Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'm doing another video. Now today's video is of course TNS8 related, and today I'm going to tell you some news about the next step. So if you didn't already know, TNS8 has officially wrapped, and we've seen lots of different pictures from the cast and crew, and I just kind of wanted to show you them all and tell you what I think about them. So I found out the next step season 8 wrap through Miles Dobson because Miles posted a picture of him sat in the Talking Heads chair. I'm assuming that the outfit Miles is wearing is the outfit that Nick will be wearing in his Talking Heads, and if it is, I really like this outfit. It's very Nick style, and it just really suits his character. Now, before I forget, Amy Wright did like a little behind the scenes tour thing on her Instagram, and I just wanted to insert the clips that she did. I have asked Amy if it's okay for me to share them, and she is happy for me to, so here are those clips.
So I want to end with a group of five, not quite a period. Remember one more time, the original song is in it. Yeah. Ready? 3, 2, 1, action. One more time about the life, you had a really good first real day.
One thing I really liked about Amy doing the behind the scenes clips is that we got a little insight to what's happening on the set, and all of the set kind of looks the same as season 7, so I wonder if they're doing it in like the same building. The locker rooms look quite similar, Studio A. Obviously the cafe's different, we didn't really see the cafe in those clips. However, later on there is a new picture of the cafe, and I have a lot to say about it. So the next person I saw was Maddie Langdon, who plays Winnie on the next step. She shared a couple pictures of her, so one of her in the Talking Heads chair, and then one of her sat in Studio A. So one thing I'm noticing a lot is that Winnie seems to be wearing orange this season, which I really love. I really like her Talking Heads outfit as well. She's wearing like a nice orange jumper, and the one where she sat down in Studio A, she's kind of wearing like an orange and black type thing, and I really think it does suit Winnie's character, because Winnie's a very bubbly and a very happy character, and the colour of orange really represents that. So I think they've done a really good job on her outfit this season. So the next couple of pictures are from the same scene. So Emily and Katie were filming their last scene of season 8. So I don't know if it is the last like official scene of season 8. It might just be their scene. So it seems to be in like the cafe, I think. I can't really work out where it's set, but there seems to be like this glowing ball thing on this table. Like I really don't know what it means. I literally have no idea why on earth it's there. But anyway, Emily's wearing like a white jumper and Katie's wearing a green kind of crop top jumper type thing. So I really don't have a lot of theories for this. However, because we've got 2 A Troop members in the final scenes of season 8, maybe that does mean A Troop are going to nationals. Like I really don't even know at this point now. We've also seen that Briar's been on set quite a lot until the end, and Carter as well, and Julian. So we seem to have at least half of A Troop staying for most of the season. So I wonder if there is going to be a merge now. I really don't know. show. Molly Saunders, who plays Jude on The Next Step, shared a couple pictures as well. So she shared one of like a mirror picture, which a lot of them have done before. So she said last day on set. So it's kind of bittersweet because obviously the last day means that it's a step closer to the release, but it's really sad that The Next Step cast are kind of going now, because it's been so nice to see them all hanging out together, because there's been so many pictures of them doing things outside of the show. Like I think there was one of some of B Troop going bowling, and it's just been really lovely to see them all hanging out. So I really hope they still do that after the show wraps. So another one that Molly put on was also one of the Talking Heads chair. So it was really nice just to get a picture of the Talking Heads chair and the background as well. So it seems to be the typical Talking Heads background. Sometimes we have the Studio One background, but I've not seen anybody share that one yet. So it'll be interesting to see whether we do have a Talking Heads Studio One background, just like we had for TNS East and Acronation. Brianna shared a picture as well. She said that's a wrap, hashtag The Next Step Season 8. So just like Molly, she put a mirror selfie on. So this is really kind of helpful for me to try and work out who's in the end of the season. So we've got Miles, who plays Nick, Maddie, who plays Winnie, Emily and Katie, who are obviously Kenzie and Lily, Molly, who plays Jude, and now we have Brianna, who plays Grace. So we really do have a mix of A Troop and B Troopers making it to the end of the season. I genuinely feel like they're going to do a merge instead of one team necessarily going, because originally I thought B Troop would go, but then I kind of thought A Troop were going to go because we saw a lot of A Troop. But now because we've got B Troop and A Troop, maybe they're going to merge together, or maybe they're both going to go. Like, who even knows at this point? Shane, who plays Ethan, shared a really cute picture. He shared another mirror selfie. This seems to be a common theme of the B Troopers. And I think he's got like some of the makeup people or hair people with him. I'm not quite sure, but it's a really, really nice picture to show that like the cast and crew like have a really good bond as well. Danny Varayo shared lots and lots of pictures, which is lovely to see. A lot of hugging ones, which is so nice because it just shows how close the cast are. My favorite one is the one of her and Miles, because they have such a good friendship on screen and off screen, and it's so lovely to see. And she also shared some of them outside of like the set, so there were some of them near the trailers. So if you didn't know, like on the set of The Next Step, they've got trailers, and there was a really funny video last season. I have to try and find it, but there was one where there was like an ice cream truck and like lots of people went to it. So they have like lots of different trailers and food places, I think, outside of the actual building where they film it, just so they all kind of have their own space. That's what I've heard anyway. Like, I don't know if that's official, but from these pictures it looks like that as well. And she also shared one with somebody called Blake. So he's not officially said that he's in The Next Step, but he's been in so many pictures that it kind of seems likely that he is in it. Plus he's been in lots of the B Troop pictures, so I wonder if he's maybe joining B Troop or something, but I'm not quite sure. So Romeo, who is one of the crew on The Next Step, he put a few pictures on, and there's some really, really good ones here, and I had to like zoom in on some of them to see all the detail. So there's one of some of the dancers on the White Wall set, which is like my favorite one he posted. So I'm not quite sure who all of them are because some of them are too far back to see, but I think Brianna's there, and so is Shane, I think, somewhere, but I can't really work out who's who in it, to be honest. But it seems like we're going to get like a B Troop White Wall anyway this season, which is really good. He also put a mirror selfie of him in Studio A. So within this picture you can kind of see how big Studio A is. So it seems to be like the typical size it normally is in each season. So it seems really big, and it really confused me for a second because I was looking at it and thinking everything was the wrong way around, and then obviously I realized it was in a mirror because I was like, the office is the wrong side, and I kind of panicked that they built it wrong or something. So earlier on I said about the cafe, and he also shared a cafe picture. So the only thing I can really say about it is that it looks like, it almost looks like Play-Doh. It looks like a play area type thing for kids. Like, I think Kingston and Lily are sat in there. I'm not quite sure. I really can't work out who he's talking to, but I think it's Lily. But it's really colourful, which is good. It's very vibrant, which is good as well. So I think it's going to either be something to do with like younger children, or it's going to be like a dessert shop, because they're normally really, really bright. So like an ice cream shop or a pudding shop, something like that. But I feel as if it will have like a certain theme, just like the Shakes and Ladders restaurant did. So I feel like that's going to be a thing. One of the new cast members, Autumn, shared a really cute picture of some of A Troop and B Troop. So in that picture we have Autumn, Melody, Carter, Danny, Maddie, Blake, and Renee, and then there's two other ones in there, but I can't remember their names. I'm so sorry if you're watching. But it's a really cute picture to just show how A Troop and B Troop can be in the same room. Like, obviously with the ending of season 7, there's a lot of rivalry, and it'll be really, really cute actually if they do merge, because I feel as if it'll be similar to Elite, but there'll be A Troop on one side and B Troop on one side for a long time, and then eventually they'll do some sort of activity to merge together. But I really like this picture. I really like the group ones. I have kind of like a thing for the group ones, because you can kind of see the friendships within the pictures, and it's really cute. So Pyro, one of the choreographers on The Next Step, posted a picture of him, Julian and Briar. So a lot of people were sharing this picture and saying Rochelle. So this is a really cute picture of Briar and Julian. I'm guessing they're not in their characters at this point, but I kind of think Rochelle's going to happen now, because Lily and Ozzy are seeming more and more unlikely. So I feel as if Rochelle and Ozzy might happen this season, just because so many fans have wanted it for so long, and I feel as if the TNS writers may put this in season 8. I think it'll be really strange for a little while, just like how it was strange in the Christmas episode, but I feel as if it would be a really cute couple to see. So next up is Briar Nolay, who obviously plays Rochelle on The Next Step. So Briar shared quite a few pictures to her Instagram. So first up, we've got a picture with her with some of the crew of The Next Step. So we've got a picture with her with Amy, Jan and Romeo. So I really love this picture because again, it shows the relationship that the cast have with the crew. We also have a really short clip which I'll insert now.
Talking Heads, Boku, Charlie, 7, take 3.
So within this clip, we can see Rochelle sat in her Talking Heads chair. I'm not quite sure what the thing she's saying means, but it looks like she's having a fun time anyway. We've also got a picture of her and Alex. It's really cute. It was like a little video thing, but I took a screenshot of like my favourite bit of it. So it's lovely to see their friendship. Now, one that I want to talk about is there's like a mirror selfie of her and she's wearing this white dress. So I have two theories for this. Number one theory, Jiley's wedding. Perhaps white is a wedding colour. And two, she could be at nationals getting ready to do a dance. I was thinking maybe they do a similar dance to the one they did at internationals where the girls wore white dresses. What was it called? Like Let's Dance Tonight or something. So I think it's either going to be a similar dance to that or it's the wedding. Another one Briar posted that was really interesting was the one of her, Julian and Noah. So they're in like this weird scaffolding area again, and I think it's something to do with Dance Mania. So I think Briar's on her phone and then Julian and Noah are like reaching in. I love how I'm using their actual names and not their character names. But yeah, so I think this is going to be like an intense scene, and I think it's going to have a really intense plot as well. I've seen a lot of people share the picture where it says Briar Nolay 1 of Rochelle, and a lot of people are saying that 1 may mean that she's the main character in season 8. So I believe that Rochelle is going to be the main character of season 8 because she is the most senior dancer. She has been on the most seasons, so she's going to be a really big part of season 8, I think. So she also did post a couple more pictures, but they're just really nice friendly pictures, so I'll kind of play them through, but there's not a lot to say about them, but they're really cute. Emily, who plays Kenzie on the show, also posted one picture to say that she's wrapped. So it's one of her kind of sat down, I think. I mean, you can't tell a lot from the picture. She picked a good one to post. But you can tell Kenzie's wearing yellow, which is a very vibrant colour, which really suits Kenzie's personality. But other than that, I really can't say a lot, but I'm excited to see Kenzie in season 8. So this morning when I woke up, I saw that a few of the newer cast members had posted. So we got one from Blake, who hasn't actually confirmed he's in season 8 yet. So earlier on in the video, you'll see that I said that Blake hasn't like shared anything to do with The Next Step. However, I'm filming this the next day because I needed to kind of update the video. So Blake now has confirmed he's in season 8. So we can see his Talking Heads. Now he's wearing a really nice blue jumper. His hair's kind of brushed back, I think. So he seems like a really kind of nice person. I don't really know what to say about the picture because there's not a lot to say about it, but I'm really excited to see his character development and to see what goes on with him. I don't really have any theories for the storyline because I don't know whether he'll be on B Troop or J Troop or maybe A Troop. We'll have to kind of wait and see with that one. Brandon shared a picture, so we got one of Brandon in the locker room, which would indicate that he is in A Troop or B Troop because they'll probably have the lockers over J Troop. I believe Brandon's going to be a big part of TNSA. I'm really excited to see his character just because we have seen him in season 6, briefly in season 7, and now he is back for season 8. I'm really excited to see him in TNS 8, but I hope they do make reference to season 6 and season 7 about him being there, because otherwise it'll be a bit confusing. The amazing Melody posted a picture of her in Studio A, so she's looking off into the distance. We've had quite a few of those pictures over the last month or so, looking very serious and dramatic, so I think that there will be a very serious scene regarding A Troop, B Troop, J Troop, and any other troops that may appear this season. Maybe there's going to be like a competition like they had in season 6 where lots of different people compete. That'll be really interesting to see. So the final picture I'm going to talk about isn't a picture that was released for the wrap of season 8, but it was one that I think we do need to talk about. So I think one of the makeup artists shared this, or one of the hair people, I can't quite remember, but it's the first look we've got at the A Troop Whites wall. Now the colours are a little bit off and it doesn't quite look right, but I'm guessing it's not the final white wall picture. However, from this picture we can tell a lot. So we can tell the main A Troop cast members are Heathcliff, Kingston, Lily, Ozzy, Rochelle, Kenzie, Amy, Piper and Finn. So Sage, who plays Summer, is missing, and obviously Isaiah is missing because he isn't in season 8. So I'm guessing Summer will leave, because a few months ago I did a video about if Summer left the next step, and that is seeming quite likely now. So I think Summer will definitely be in at least the first half of season 8, and I feel as if she'll get an offer to go off somewhere. I really don't know what's going to happen, but I might kind of take a minute to kind of think about that and maybe do like a separate theories video on that one. However, there seems to be a big gap between Carter and Noah, who play Heathcliff and Kingston. So I feel as if there will be a new A Troop member who's going to go in there, because everybody else is quite close together apart from those two, and I don't think that Kingston and Heathcliff have a rivalry, unless they do in season 8, perhaps, I don't know. However, if we're going off couples, Finn and Piper are together, Ozzy and Rochelle are together, and Kingston and Lily are together. So that would also indicate Rochelle and Ozzy are going to get together. So it seems quite likely. So I'm going to go from a Lily and Ozzy over to Rochelle and Ozzy. I mean, I prefer Lily and Ozzy personally, but I feel as if Rochelle and Ozzy are more likely. So I'm gonna go over to that side. That's kind of it for the wrap of season 8. It's really exciting. Like, I know it's really sad that they've all left the set. However, it's now going into post-production, and I'm guessing they'll be editing and perhaps sharing little sneak peeks soon, hopefully. So I'm really excited for that, and I just can't wait for season 8, to be honest. I hope you enjoyed that little update, and I hope I was able to share with you some news and some pictures. Thank you everybody for watching this video, and I will see you soon for another one. Bye guys.
We are gonna show